Everyone wants success. Everyone wants change. But very few people want consistency. Because consistency is boring. It's quiet. It's lonely. But it's the only way anything great is ever built. Today, we're going to talk about how to force yourself to be consistent. Even when you're tired. Even when you're not motivated. Even when you feel like giving up. You've been told to wait for motivation. To get inspired. To feel like it. But motivation is a liar. It shows up late. It leaves early. And it doesn't care about your goals. Real consistency starts when you stop waiting to feel ready. And start acting despite how you feel. You don't brush your teeth because you're motivated. You do it because it's a habit. Because it matters. That's how consistency is built. Through daily, boring repetition, not magical motivation. If you want to be consistent, stop saying, "I'm trying to be disciplined." Say, "I am disciplined." Because you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And your identity. Tell yourself every day, "I do hard things. I don't skip days. I show up, even when no one's watching." Because that's who you are now. Not just someone chasing success. But someone becoming unshakable. Want to stay consistent? Start smaller. Too many people try to change their life in a week. They go all in for 3 days. And burn out. Don't try to run 5 miles. Put on your shoes and walk for 5 minutes. Don't try to meditate for an hour. Breathe for 2 minutes. Don't try to write a book in a night. Write 1 sentence. Because when you lower the bar, you remove the resistance. And once you start, you almost always do more. Consistency isn't about how much you do. It's about doing something every single day. Make consistency visible. Use a calendar, a journal, an app. Check a box every time you show up. Not to impress anyone, but to prove to yourself that you're doing it. That you're not giving up this time. Because a streak becomes a story. I've shown up for 5 days. 10 days. 30 days. You won't want to break it. That's how discipline grows. Not through punishment. But through momentum. You will mess up. You will skip days. That's not failure. That's being human. The key is not to be perfect. It's to never miss twice. 1 off day? Normal. 2 in a row? That's the beginning of a new habit. So when you fall, get up fast. Don't spiral. Don't beat yourself up. Just get back to the work. Because consistency isn't about never failing. It's about always returning. If you want to be consistent, you can't rely on motivation. You can't wait until it's easy. You have to decide. This matters. I'm doing it. No matter what. Because in the end, consistency isn't sexy. It's not loud. It doesn't go viral. But it builds everything. So show up. Every day. Even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. That's how you change your life. Let me tell you something most people never say out loud. Consistency is hard. Not because you're lazy. Not because you're weak. But because life keeps testing you. Every single day. You don't need motivation. You don't need inspiration. What you need is discipline. What you need is to decide that you'll show up even when it sucks. Motivation is a lie. It's a spark. It comes and goes, and it's unreliable. If you wait until you feel like it, you'll never do it. Want to know the truth? Successful people don't always feel like it either. They're just trained to act despite how they feel. So if you want to be consistent, stop asking, "Do I feel ready?" Start saying, "I do this because I said I would." You brush your teeth every day, right? Why? Not because you're motivated, but because it's who you are. That's the trick. You need to make consistency part of your identity. Say it with me. I'm someone who shows up. I don't quit on myself. I do the work, even on hard days. The moment you change your identity, your actions will follow. You don't have to go big. You just have to go daily. Write one sentence. Do 5 push-ups. Read 1 page. Show up for just 5 minutes. Because once you start, you'll usually keep going. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to be present. Every single day. You don't have to go big. You just have to go daily. Write 1 sentence. Do 5 push-ups. Read 1 page. Show up for just 5 minutes. Because once you start, you'll usually keep going. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to be present. Every single day. Make it so easy, it's hard to say no. Create a routine so simple, you can do it half asleep. Use a checklist. Use a calendar. Track the days you show up, even for just a little. Because when you see that streak, when you feel that momentum, you won't want to break it. That's how champions are built. Yes, you'll miss a day. Yes, life will hit hard sometimes. That's not failure. That's real life. But remember this rule. Never miss wise. 1 day off? No problem. 2 days off? Now it's a habit going in the wrong direction. So when you fall, don't sulk. Don't quit. Just stand back up and say, I'm not done. You want to force yourself to be consistent? Then stop waiting. Stop wishing. Stop negotiating with your feelings. Decide. Decide that you're the kind of person who keeps going. Who shows up in silence. Who works when no one claps. Who keeps promises to themselves. That's how you win. Not with hype. Not with talent. But with unshakable, relentless consistency. Discipline hurts. But regret? Regret destroys. The pain of showing up is temporary. The pain of quitting lasts forever. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start again tomorrow? But then tomorrow never comes? Stop letting yourself down. Choose the pain that leads to progress, not the one that leaves you stuck. Close your eyes. Imagine the version of you that already succeeded. They've done the work. They're proud. They're disciplined. Now ask yourself, what would they do today? Would they skip the gym? Would they scroll for 2 hours? Would they quit because they don't feel like it? No. They'd get up. They'd show up. They'd fight through it. Because they know. Every day you show up, you become them. Excuses love comfort. They thrive in silence. So speak back, out loud. Say this. I don't skip days. I don't listen to excuses. I do what I said I would do. Create a no-negotiation zone in your day. One time. Every day. Non-negotiable. No matter what the excuse is. You show up. Tired? Show up tired. Busy? Show up briefly. Unmotivated? Show up anyway. Because it's not about how you feel. It's about what you do. Imagine you made a promise to your best friend. Would you break it? Now realize this. Every time you quit on your habits, you break a promise to yourself. And when you do that over and over, you stop trusting yourself. You stop believing in your goals. You stop trying. So protect your promises. Treat your goals like sacred contracts. And if you fall, forgive yourself. But get back up immediately. Winners aren't made on the good days. They're made on the hard days. The quiet days. The lonely days. They're built in the dark. Before the results. Before the praise. Before anyone sees the progress. So if today's hard, if your mind is screaming to quit, good. This is the day you grow. This is the day you separate from who you were. This is the day you become the person you've always wanted to be.